Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, welcome back to the stream. I'm your host, David, and I am going through Marvel Champions custom content. There's no point going through standard Marvel Champions content because people like D20 and Nelson overcards and stuff like that already do that sort of stuff. So I'll leave that to them, the professionals. So I thought I would focus more on the custom community. Just like all sort of games of this nature, the custom community is quite large, quite passionate, and very, very creative. I want to highlight some of that work. They've played the original stuff to death, and they've made their own stuff. I just want to highlight that stuff, bring some attention to it. Last stream, I played Agent Venom versus Electro and Scorpio. Had a lot of fun, and I just want to stick with. Normally I would randomize another hero, but I want to stick with Agent Venom again. Just sort of play him a little bit more because he was a lot of fun. I think he was pretty cool. Now I actually did stream earlier today, but you won't find a video or recording of it because something really bizarre happened. I was playing Captain Marvel, and while I went to search in the deck, and instead of clicking search, I clicked something else, and I still don't know what it is that I clicked, and it made the cards just spread across the screen, and some of them just went missing, and they were all over the place, and it was just a schmozzle. Like, I couldn't find them. I think they went off the side of the board or something, or I don't know what happened. So essentially I just had to reset the entire session, and I just deleted it and just went off and hugged my wife to sort of cheer me up. It was pretty bad. So I'm back. we'll do it again. We'll see what happens. So let's hit the randomizer. Sorry. I also need to point out that the randomizer is on a different screen. It's nothing fancy. I don't put it on because who cares? It's just an Excel sheet with all the stuff on there, and with a randomizing script in there, and I just press enter and I just select something. It's nothing fancy. It's not like a roulette wheel or the marbles game or anything like that. So anyway, hit the randomizer. Alright, Killmonger. Okay, Killmonger I think is over here. Yep, here he is. Let's grab Killmonger. Scheme. Deck. Killmonger 2, Killmonger 3. Standard deck. Expert deck. Scheme again. So I don't need that one. And deck again, I can only assume. 26. Yep. Get rid of that one. Yeah, Killmonger 1 and 2, I assume. Yeah. Because the way these things are set up, the way Hitch has done it is you click on standard, it sends out the standard cards. You click on expert, it sends out the expert card. The reason I'm not doing that is because it sends it like over here somewhere or something, and I've already got all those sorts of crap all over the place, so I just grab them from the modules themselves. Oh, and there's the standard thing again. So you will see duplicates. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Don't need that extra copy of 2. So 1, 2, 3. Put that reveal in there. Here's his scheme. So So Killmonger by JustATuna. This is my second JustATuna one. The original one was either Electro or Scorpio. Can't remember which one. Pretty sure I thought it was Electro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Electro. So yeah, so JustATuna. Yeah, it does good work. So standard encounter set. Cool. Standard. I'll chuck my application card in there while I'm sitting here. One module encounter set. Experimental weapons. Okay. Experimental weapons. There it is. It's the 4-card experimental weapons modular set. And the actual Killmonger cards. Give that a shuffle. I think I've got everything there. Set up. Each player searches the encounter deck for a different objective and deals it to themselves as a face-down encounter card. Okay. Oh my god! I've done it again. I've done it again, folks. What did I click? What did I do? This is insane. What do I keep doing that makes it do that? I'm trying to reload. I don't know where everything's gone, what it's done. It's just madness. I don't know. I've got to see that again. I need to see that again. What did I do? Okay, let's try that again. Killmonger scheme deck. Go a little faster. Standard. Expert. Let's just chuck that on top of that. Don't need that. That, so now I'm going to get another one. Don't need that. There's one. There's another standard. Don't need that. Okay. Let's speed it up. 1, 2, 3. Cool. There's the villain cards. Game card, deck, don't need that. Grab Venom's obligation stuff, chuck it in there, and let's grab experimental weapons. Those in there. Okay, now before I do anything else, I'm saving the game because I can't be bothered resetting it all over again. Okay, all right. Now let's search the deck. Oh, I think I'm clicking spread. Spread cards out on the table. That's got to be what I'm doing. But I actually want search. So I need all the objective cards. I need to choose which one I want. When I choose one, right? It's not just for a different objective. I've already had Cologne as well. Select the message. Show force. Visionary. Okay. So these are the choices. Oh, I already got visionary twice. Okay, so Cologne as well. So there's 4 different ones. Visionary, Luna's Will, Show of Force, inside the messages. What did they do? Give Killmonger a face down boost card. Okay. The special is discard the top 5 cards. When revealed, heal 3 damage. Deal 1 damage to friendly character with my hit points. Heal 1 damage from Killmonger. Okay. Take 2 damage. First player takes 1 indirect damage. Inside the masses. Insight, which adds threat. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. How much 3 do we get? 8. You know what? I'm just going to randomize it. I'm not going to check which one it is until I get to that point. So you don't make the objective deck a different thing. You just put it in the encounter deck. So, yep, I'm going to keep it fair. I'm just going to randomize it. Then put it back, rest back in, randomize that. I think that's the fairest way. Sorry about that. One knows. Then we go to 2B. Grab some threat. Bid for the throne. Having bested T'Challa, Killmonger is using Wakanda's vast resources to wage war on the rest of the world. When the current villain stage has been defeated, proceed to main scheme 2A. Threat on this stage carries over. Wait, if this game is completed, players lose the game. There is main threat carries over. So you need to then go back to keep going. Right, so okay, so if I manage to beat stage 1, so stage 1, stage 2, I'm trying to put stage 3 over here. So if I beat stage 1 on here, I go to 2A and the threat goes to here, but I still lose. If this gets to 8 before I beat stage 1, then I lose. I like it. It's a little twist to the system. I like it. Alright. And as a force interrupt, Killmonger attacks you, resolve the special ability of an objective card in play and discard it. Oh, so was that meant to be face up, that card? No, it specifically says face down, so I won't see it until the encounter's phase. Alright, let's do my stuff. Start off as Flash, do some shuffling so we know there's no cheating, and give me my cards. Hello? Why are you not giving me my cards? Oh, because I'm not technically sitting there yet. Alright, let's try it again. Oh, so it's hidden over here somewhere. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's do that again. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then deal me my cards. Alright, Agent Venom. Let's rock. Can control one additional upgrade. And I... Oh, did I put the extra cards in there? I can't remember if I put the extra cards in there or not. Oh well. Gonna just go with it. Just let's roll with it. Armed and ready. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a weapon. And add it to your hand. Now, have her up on that. You actually don't need to do it. If you do get a weapon, you don't have to do it. You just can do it. Oh, I got a chat message. Bless you. Lovely. That's lovely. Edward Elric, bless you. Thanks heaps, Edward. Really appreciate it. Yeah. So if you get a weapon, then you don't have to do the setup part. You can just have the weapon that you get. But since I didn't, I either mulligan and try and get one, or I can just use the setup to get one. But since I got no worries, my dude. Lovely. Very nice. Yeah, that's really nice. It's really made my night. Yeah, I got the locked and loaded, which lets me get a weapon. So I will do his ability to get a weapon, and then I'll use locked and loaded to get another weapon. Because really, you want to strive for the multi-gun. I mean, really, the multi-gun is where it's at. So, no. Shame to lose 2 grasping tentacles. Ooh, I got Godslayer, so I have put the new cards in there. So let's grab the Godslayer. And then I'm going to use... Because that's discard cards from the top until you get a weapon, and then you just use it. So now I'm going to use locked and loaded to grab me a multi-gun. There it is. It's a beast. It's like Doctor Who's spanner. It does everything. It's crazy. Alright, now I've got a bit of choices. Now I chuck this in at the recommendation of a viewer. Which is, and I've put the sidearm thing back in there, so you can actually have 3 restricted weapons. This is the hero version of the spear. The spear can only go on a minion, so this is the hero version of that, so the Godslayer. So when your hero makes a basic attack against a unique enemy, which of course Killmonger is, and the most named minions are as well, like Scorpion, for example. Exhaust Godslayer, hero gets +2 attacks, so pretty sweet, although very expensive. So it would have been nice to have gotten power of aggression as well. But I've got Groot, my beloved Groot Defender. Press the advantage, no good until you're stunned or confused. Martial Prowess is pretty cool. Endurance, drop kick. Not the greatest opening hand, I will say, but I'm going to get multi-gun out. Just as simple as that. So press the advantage, gone. Boom! Straight away, multi-gun. Thank you very much. Love it. And I'm going to save the others, so let's get rid of those. Flip over to Venom, Agent Venom, who can generate a resource for me. Now, do I want the Godslayer, or do I want Groot? Groot is just the man. So I could generate a resource. But you know what? I think I'm just going to attack. I think the thing with Agent Venom is, I think I just learned the hard way that really you just have to just pummel the crap out of him. Don't try and thwart. Don't try and be clever. Just hammer. So as much as it pains me, I'm sorry, Groot. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm going to take a point of damage, generate a resource, and use that and Groot and the one that I generated to give me Godslayer, And then I'm just going to go for it. 2, 3, 4. And then 2 as a separate thing. It's important to note that it is a separate thing just in case retaliate hits. So it's 1, 2 from multi-gun, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 from me. Start hammering into him. And that's it. That's my go. So ready, get my hand back. That's my 5. Behind enemy lines to remove some threat. Double resource. Perfect strength. Using strength for drop kick is great. Combat training to get some more attack and soul holster, so I can hold another weapon if I do manage to pull one. I can have 3, which is pretty sweet. Alright, villain turn. Gets his threat. I'm in hero form, so he will attack. Now I need to remember, as thankfully pointed out to me by Design Hacker, I need to decide whether I want to defend before I pull out a boost. And yeah, I'm going to defend. So force it attacks. I have to resolve a special. I've got nothing in play just yet. I don't know what that is, but it hasn't been revealed yet. So it's 2 plus whatever the boost is, which is 2. So thank God I defended, and thank God Shadows of the Past is gone, which is great. So I'm down to 9. And then encounters. Now I already have that encounter there waiting for me, and I get a fresh encounter. Let's do number 1, which we know is an objective. Visionary. When revealed, give Killmonger a face-down boost card. Okay, well, it's too late for him to use it in this attack, but he will use it in the next one. And it's too late for his forced interrupt to trigger. So that's it for Visionary. Get the boost card. Not too bad. Next one. Oh, it is a side scheme. Ascend the throne. 1, 2, 3. Killmonger's influence on Wakanda grows ever stronger. When revealed, search the encounter deck for an objective card and put it into play. Place 1 threat here for each objective card in play. I don't like this searching business. I'm just going to grab the very first one I see. Oh my god, what did I just do? What am I clicking on? What is it? What did that just... What was that? Was that reset? Bloody hell, man. Alright. Let's go grab that. Let's go grab that again. Where was it? Was it this one? Nope. There it is. Send the throne. Alright, let's grab that. Let's put that back in there. And I'll just randomly grab a boost card, because don't rip him off his boost card. And then search. Let's just go. So click, search. Definitely it's a highlighted search. Click the search. All right, cool. All right, let's grab an objective card. First one I find. Boom, there it is. Search the message. Boom. And what does it say? Search the encounter for an objective card, put it into play. Place 1 threat here for each objective card in play. So put it into play. There it is. We'll put one in there. And then let's do it. Incite. Oh, that was a bad choice. Oh no, wrong one. Incite. 1. And the special doesn't trigger because he hasn't attacked. Do the objectives stay? Wait. Does it stay in place? Because it's an environment card. When revealed, discard the top card 5 top cards from the first player's deck. Special environment cards. Does it have to say the word permanent? Do they stay in play like the Mojo ones? Edward, if you're still watching, bud, what do you think? It doesn't come. This doesn't come with an instructions sheet thing. Insert. I have a vague idea that they're meant to stay. If it works the same way as the Mojo environments, whenever it stays in play until another one comes out, and then it replaces that. But there's nothing on here that suggests that that is the case. But this, search the encounter deck for an objective card put in play. Place one threat here for each objective. Edward has replied, I got no idea. Card games take too much brain power for me. I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure that's not true, but place one threat here for each objective card in play. I'm going to say that it stays. I'm going to say that it works the same way as Mojo's. That would make sense. Otherwise, it's highly unlikely he's ever going to trigger, isn't it? Because he attacks, then you do the encounter card, which means that's already finished. So I think they're just meant to build up. There's always got to be one in play. That's what I think is meant to happen. So that's how I'm going to play it. Even if that's not the case, that's how I'm going to do it. So that was in play before. Edward's comment, I usually go by the simplest or the decision that breaks the least rules. Yeah, I agree. There's always Marvel Champions has its own sort of rule. I can't remember the exact wording of what they call it, but it's the bad rule. It's basically whatever affects you the most in a negative way. Not in a negative experience way, but in just whatever's going to stuff you up, really. Because it's meant to be you against the villains. And I just think that makes the most sense. That's how Mojo works. So that's how I'm going to do it. So I place an additional threat for because it was in play. There it is. I've now got the extra encounter card thing there. And now that stays there so that next time when Killmonger does attack, it has something that it gets to trigger. So I'm going to do that. We'll do it that way. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't like doing this. I don't like going through the cards before I get to actually play them. But I'm just going to do a quick check to make sure there's not a card in here that says remove one of the objectives. Here you go. White Wolf is in play. Objective cards cannot be discarded from play. Rightio. That to me says that there's something in here that says you can get rid of an objective card. So I think they're meant to stay. Wait, what does that say? Of an objective in play. An objective. Babaku. Each player searches needs to go for a different objective and deals it to themselves. Spend 2 resources, discard an objective. I actually now think that I was wrong and that they all stay in play until otherwise stated. When Killmonger attacks, resolve the special ability of an objective card in play and then discard it. There's the kicker. And discard it. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to trigger these 5 cards. What does it say? Yeah. Discard the top 5 cards. Okay. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Done. This is really clever. This is a really clever scenario. Not quite as straightforward as I first thought it was. Now I have an objective in play because it was discarded because he attacked. Yeah, that makes perfect sense now. Alright. Very cool. So I defended, he attacked, I did the encounter card, I've got the thing, it's now my turn. This is what I've got to work with. So I want him to attack. I need him to attack so I can get rid of this stuff. And Incite the Masses seems to be the easiest one to deal with. So that's pretty cool. So back to the original plan, which is just kick the crap out of him. So I'm going to do that. Screw this guy. So I'm going to drop kick. To do that, I need to spend 3 fist. So I've got strength and a side holster. So because I spent all three resources with fist, it means I get to stun him and draw a card. So I'll go stun him and draw a card. Another drop kick. That's interesting. That is interesting. But now I'm going to get combat training out. I think what's happening with the deck thing. So let me just get combat training out real quick before I forget. But this thing where I'm like clicking the wrong thing on the menu, it's not because I'm an idiot, it's because every now and again TTS just freezes on my system. I don't know if it's because of my system or it's just a thing TTS does or whatever, what have you, but I think that's what it is. Now the only problem is I can't do an attack because I've defended for the 2, so I'm just going to multi-gun. Deal 2 damage. Which will bump him to the next section because I drop kicked. He's down to 1. I multi-gunned him. So he keeps the stun. He goes to part 2. He now has retaliate, which makes sense. So I'm just going to chuck that there. He now has retaliate, which is great. And he has his special thing. A child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. Fair enough. Okay, so, Forced Interrupt. When the current villain stage has been defeated, proceed to main scheme 2A. Threat carries over. So I've got my 2. The scheme wasn't completed, so now I'm going to go to 2A. Having dealt Killmonger a grave blow, Killmonger abuses his power over Wakanda to obtain a golden Jaguar suit and is ready to retaliate against any threat to his rule. I think that's actually meant to be Black Panther. Having dealt Black Panther a grave blow. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a different objective and deals it to themselves as a face-down encounter card. How many do I need? 9? I am going to do the same thing. I'm just going to grab the very first one. Just make sure I'm definitely highlighting search. First one. Nope, that's execute plan. Nope. There it is. Show of Force. It's a new one. There's a face-down encounter card. Okay. So that's 2A. Killmonger has suited up and is desperate. This is Killmonger's last stand to take influence of Wakanda by virtue of force. What an awesome picture. I mean, that is just kick ass. Hero action. Spend 2 resources, discard an objective in play. Beautiful. Alright, so the threat carries over. Doesn't start with any, but the threat carries over from the last one. Now I need 9 to lose. Okay, and that is the end of my turn. Blink. Get my hand back, which is 5. Okay. Oh, I've had that last turn. That'd be nice. So power of aggression. Get another combat training out. Spider Sense is handy, but I rarely use it. And Gamora, of course, kicks butt, as she always does. Every version of Gamora kicks butt. Cool. Alright, villain turn. Boom. He should attack because I'm in Agent Venom mode, but of course he can't because he's stunned, which means his attack thing doesn't trigger. So I don't have to worry about that. Which also means I don't reveal his boost card because it didn't have a triggered, so he gets to keep that for the next one. Now it's the encounter phase. I've got one there already waiting for me. I get another one. Let's do the first one first, which we know is the objective. Show of force. When revealed, you take 2 damage. Well, boom. Not much I can do about that. And then the special is first player takes 1 indirect damage. Okay. Another cool picture. Yeah, that's really nice. Taskmaster down there. It's like a little design note. Does it hover over it and you get a design note? I think that's in the comment. Yeah. If you're keeping Taskmaster under the arm, maybe Show of Force as a name. The implication is it's either dealing damage or more damage as a boost, which fits Show of Force as both a concept and in a broader sense an objective. Waiting for go. Very cool. Design notes on the cards. JustATuna, you are a legend. That is really cool. Alright, and the second encounter is Execute Plan. This had to come up eventually. Treachery. Surge. Alright, Surge, so we have to trigger that first. So that means we get another encounter card. And we should actually have another one from this side scheme. Boom. It's just encounter cards coming out of nowhere. When revealed, shuffle the bottommost objective environment card from the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. The bottommost. Well, there was only one, so boom, back in it goes. That's all it does. That's actually kind of disappointing. Next one. Oh, it's my obligation. Give to the Flash Thompson player. It can flip to alter ego form, exhaust Flash, and take 2 damage to discard this obligation. Or I can put 1 set-aside copy of Enraged Symbiote into play. Engage with the first player. If you cannot, this card gains Surge. How tough's Enraged Symbiote? 1, 2, guard, patrol. Yep. I'll just take you. Discard this obligation. So discard. I'll just do that instead. Alright, last one. See that? See that freeze? It's weird. Killmonger's Fury. That is a cool picture. When revealed, Killmonger attacks the hero or ally you control with the fewest remaining hit points. If a character was defeated this way or no attack was made, this card gains Surge. Well, I don't have any allies, so it's just me. So he attacks me. And since he attacks, he now gets a boost. So he's got his special boost from before, and he's got a new boost. So attack him for 3. Before I reveal the boost, do I want to defend? Yep, I'm pretty sure I do. Otherwise, I am in strife. Dog of War, minion. He's got Quick Strike, so he automatically does a point of damage to me. And then the next one... Oh no, no. These are just boost cards. Calm down, Dave. It's just a boost card. So he does 3 plus 1 is 4, and then the boost abilities resolve the special ability of an objective. I'll use the threat one. So that's that one, and Kalana as well. There's another boost thing and a thing. Put Kalana as well into play. Okay, that one does actually go into play. Move the symbiote over there. Put it into there. Put into will into play. Does that mean I then do the when revealed pit? Okay, I'll do it. Doesn't matter because he's on full power anyway. 15. And that gets discarded. So 3 plus 1 plus 1, 5. And I defended for 2. So 1, 2, 3. Wowza. Wowza. Not good. My turn. My turn. How much threat have we got? 9. Well, I'm going to multi-gun this guy to death. Goodbye, Enrage Symbiote. And then... I need Gamora to come out. I need some defense. Can't keep defending. It's killing me. I never use this. 1, 2, 3. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep that. 3. Gamora. Alright. After Gamora attacks or thwarts, discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard an event, then add that card to your hand. Okay. Oh, well in that case, does that mean I actually want to get rid of that and keep that? Yes, that's what I want to do. Because I'm going to attack. She cops retaliate, so she loses 1 for attacking and then gets retaliate 1. But because of that, I get to discard until I get an event. Please be a red event. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Pooh! I wanted a drop kick or something like that. That would have been sweet. Alright, end of my turn. Blink. 1, 2, grab another 3. Oh, what? How many power aggressions have I got? Really meant to have 2. I've got both. Although I did get another weapon, that's pretty sweet. And a running gun. Yeah. And I can have 3 weapons, so I'm going to move that over there because I'm going to have another weapon soon. But anyway, it's not my turn, it is his turn. Boom, get that on there. He then attacks, so he gets a boost. Am I defending? No, Gamora is going to defend for me. Thank you, Gamora. Thank you for your sacrifice. 3 plus 1. I'm glad he didn't get his armor. That'd be that would have been very painful. 3 plus 1 is 4. She's dead. Doesn't really matter. I mean, just the 2 on his own was enough to kill her. Get rid of this thing. Boom. And then resolve the special ability of an objective card. So that's now I now get to choose 1 threat, take 1 damage, or deal 1 damage to the friendly character with the most hit points. Heal 1 from Killmonger. How much threat is there? I'm just going to do threat. Okay, I get 2 encounter cards, 1 normal and 1 from the side scheme. So 1 and 2. Number 1 is another one of these bad boys. Wow. 1, 2, 3. When revealed, search the encounter deck for an objective card and put into play. Place 1 threat here for each objective card in play. Which will be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm about to search for one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. And again, let's just grab the first one. Nope. Here it is. When revealed, heal 3 damage from Killmonger. Need something on 15. Next encounter card, Visionary, another objective. Oh, this is just getting brutal. Give Killmonger a face down boost card. No problem. Thank you. Just been brought in some lovely tea. Very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, my turn. Jeez. Just brutal. Alright. I have to do 15 points of damage. I don't think it can be done. So let's have a look what happens here. 15 points of damage. It can't be done. And I need to heal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I put the pistol out, it's 8. Oh wait, if I put the pistol out and then run and gun, I can do 16. 16. I think I can do it. I think I can do this. Let's do it. Alright, I'm going to spend one of these to put out Venom's pistol. Oh my god, I think we can actually pull this off. 2, 3, 4. Do I have to exhaust it? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I then multi-gun. Oh, I need to take 1 from retaliate. And then multi-gun, which is an attack, but it's not a retaliate attack. So 1, 2. I don't get retaliate. It just says deal 2 damage. It doesn't say do an attack. And then I go 1, 2, take 1 damage to generate 1 for 3 for run and gun, which says ready Venom and every upgrade you control. Weapon upgrade. Venom. Weapon, weapon, weapon. And then I do it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I take a retaliate. Down to 1. And then multi-gun. Boom! I'm going to show my age here. I'm going to say boom shakalaka. I don't know if anybody's heard that phrase before, but that was a big thing back in my day with NBA Jam. He's heating up! And so just because I'm paranoid, I'm going to just very quickly just go through it again. There's nothing on here that says that I can't do it. I took out the guy that was doing guard, so he's gone. None of these guys say they're guarding. 100% legitimate win on Killmonger. Agent Venom. This was a cool scenario. JustATuna, very well done. It seems quite innocent and simple to start off with. And then just, like Killmonger himself, just sucker punch you. When you start ramping up the encounter cards, threat builds up faster than you think. You got these bloody objective cards. It really is full on. So the artwork is very well chosen, very cool. I like it. It's a good scenario. It's fun to play. The only thing that I would do differently, just the one thing I would do differently, is I would have the objective cards be a separate deck. that you randomly get, not you just go and grab them. But that's just me. I can see the reason for it. I mean, you got to be strategic about it, right? So here's the ones that you've got. Let's double up. Let's grab that. These are the ones you got to choose from. So you have to make a sort of a strategic choice. Which one am I going to do? Which one is it going to wreck me the most? Got a comment. Is this all ported in by an official source or fan made? Because this looks like a lot of work. Yeah, this is actually fan made. That's a great question. In my intro, I talk about what it is that I'm doing here. So, Marvel Champions is an official product from FFG, a card game from FFG, and like all these sort of things, they have quite a large community, fan community, that have quite a lot of creative people. Previously I streamed quite a bit of Lord of the Rings LCG, as they have like quite a large community where they've made stuff for the game, because the Lord of the Rings LCG is like 12 years old, so they've made more stuff. So you get the same sort of group of creative people doing custom work for the Marvel Champions game. And I want to show it off. I want people to know just how creative these guys and girls are. I mean, there's some really amazing work here, and yeah, you're right. I mean, how professional does this look? I mean, this looks real. So this is an actual. These are actual FFG cards. I mean, electronic versions of them. And these are cards that they've put together, that JustATuna has made. It just amazes me just how creative these people are. So, yeah, I show it off. It's and then I sort of give my thoughts on how well they work and how well they've been designed and any critique and stuff. So I don't really do like scores or anything, because I think they're kind of arbitrary. I mean, what does 7 out of 10 really mean in the grand scheme of things? So I just whether I liked it or not. And I really like this. This one had me on the ropes. I mean, I'm down to one, and I just think the theme. I really like talking about how the theme works, and this is exactly what Killmonger did in the film. He pretended to be friendly and turned out to be a psycho, and then there's a whole argument of whether he was right or not, and all that sort of stuff, and it works out the same way in the gameplay. It sort of tricks you. Yeah, great stuff. Really, really good. So JustATuna. I also very carefully point out who created these things, so people can talk about them. So yeah, JustATuna. Great stuff. Cool. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do this same scenario again using a different hero. Yeah. Let's do it again. So let's just very quickly clean up Agent Venom. 41, yep. Just very quickly reset. And let's sort of see how it goes. Going to Spidey. Excuse me. Yeah, on Spidey. Let's grab these. Now I am actually going to do it the way the designer intended. I'm not going to change it because that's not for me to do. So I'm just going to put them all back in there. Get rid of Flash's obligation and stuff. These then stay. That stays. Let's grab Killmonger back again. I love how the art changes too. That's really cool. That's a cool design. Let's get my threat out of the way. that in there. Reset back to 1A. Get his health back up. Give it a quick shuffle. And let's change the board to Spidey's HP counter, which I'm pretty sure is 10. Alright, let's rock with Peter. Each player searches the encounter deck for a different objective and deals themselves a face down encounter card. So again, I'm just going to stick where I'm just going to just grab the very first one that's in the row. Which is Kaluna. It deals it as a face down encounter card. Setup. Cool. Then we go to 1B. When the current villain phase is defeated, proceed to 2A. The threat carries over. Yep. Starts with 0. Hit points is 12. Everything's been shuffled. Actually, I need to put in Peter's obligation. So I just grab that. Shuffle it up. Alright. Now let's go to Peter. Start off with 6 cards. Let's see what Spidey can do. No resources in the opening hand, which is unfortunate. I do have that, but it's not quite the same. Peter does start with 1 resource, which is kind of weird. I've never quite understood it, because he is poor, and he starts with a resource, which is weird. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to redo that. I'm going to mulligan this entire hand, which means I put... Oh, wait. Do I want to mulligan the entire hand? I think I might keep Black Cat. And the Web Shooter. Alright, so I'll grab another 4 to replace the 4 I just got rid of. Okay, another Web Shooter, handy. I don't really need Peter just yet. I mean, Pavter. Awesome, so I'm going to use Pavter to put out a Web Shooter. I'm going to use Peter's resource to put out the other Web Shooter. They get their resource counters. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to use both of those to bring out Felicia. And I'm going to use Clear the Area to put out Endurance, which gives me +3 hit points. Then I'm going to flip to Peter. And I'm going to kick him in the face. Oh, I forgot to Black Cat. When she comes out, you discard the top 2 cards, and if you get a science card, you get to keep it. So discard, nope, and discard, nope. So both Peter and Felicia are going to hit him for 3. Cool, that's my entire turn done. Reset. Take off resource from there, take off resource from there. Draw 5 cards. Mockingbird, great. Moon Girl, you really want to see her come out with the Genius resource card as well, just so you can actually cast her, but it is what it is. Turn the Tide with some great French show artwork, and awesome Under Surveillance. Very cool. Alright, so let's go to the villain turn. Generate a threat. Killmonger will attack. I will defend. Because Killmonger is initiating an attack, before I even have to do anything, I can draw a card. And I get auto, which is great. He gets a boost card, so it's 2 plus nothing. So he's attacking for 2, but he has a boost effect. If this activation deals damage to your hero, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Put Insight the Masses into play. It is not going to do any damage to me because I'm defending for 3 and he's only doing 2. So he does no damage, and so therefore Insight the Masses doesn't work. Cool. And his thing doesn't trigger because he hasn't got any objective cards in play just yet. So far so good. Opening round pretty good so far. Let's just reveal this encounter card. Here's Kaloon as well. Heal 3 damage. Oh, so all the damage I just did, gone. Love it. Oh well, it is what it is. My turn. I was going to thwart and use Turn the Tide, but I actually can't now. I'm going to get rid of Auto and Turn the Tide to put under surveillance. Onto the scheme. What that means is it now has, instead of 8 where I lose, it's now 12. So it just gives me a little bit more wiggle room. And then I'm going to kick him in the face. Oh, do I stun him or do I kick him in the face? What do I do? Oh no, I just realized when I do defeat him, I go to the next stage, which means this will go. Oh, what a waste. I should have saved that for part 2. Damn. Damn. Oh, man. In that case, I think what I'll do is... I think I'll actually Moon Girl then. I know that's kind of weird. No, I can't. Because then I have to, I'll only draw 2 cards. I'll draw 2 cards. What do I want? Why do I want to draw cards? I'm not after anything specific. No, you know what? Now I'm annoyed. Now I'm just going to hit him. So... Moon Girl... Resource. To Swinging Web Kick for 8. And then Black Hat will hit him for 1 more for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 more. And then I'll keep Mockingbird for next turn. Reset. Draw cards. Backflip. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yep. I'm very happy with that hand. Very, very happy. Okay. Villain turn. Boom. I am in hero mode, so he gets to attack. He'll be attacking for 2 plus whatever his boost is. He gets a boost. Now before he does that, I need to decide what I want to do. Am I defending? I'm not going to defend this turn. I'm actually going to use backflip. So backflip will cancel all damage. So, but I still, because he attacked, I get a card. It's pretty cool. So he attacks for 2 plus 2. So which is 4 in total. Happy to see that go as well. 4 points of damage. I'll just ignore it because I'll backflip. Backflip says you don't take any damage. Prevent all damage. I don't have to defend, exhaust, or anything like that, which is great. But because he attacked, it doesn't cancel the attack itself. So he still gets to resolve the special ability of the ejective card, which is deal 1 damage to the friendly character with the most hit points. Heal 1 damage from Killmonger. I had the most hit points, so I cop 1 damage. What's happened here? What's going on? Stop moving. And I hear one from him. I've suddenly gotten very paranoid that this is about to crash, so I'm just going to do a very quick save. If it crashes, I'll be very upset. Cool. Alright, so encounter card, boink, and reveal. Incite the masses. Site 1, and then it stays in play. Not too bad. Incite the masses, probably the least of my worries at the moment. So that was a good one to get. My turn. This hand pleases me. This pleases me. I'm going to power in all of us to bring out ingenuity. And I'm going to genius and ingenuity. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I have to flip to Peter. Can't technically play ingenuity yet because you need to have the genius trait, and I don't have the genius trait on this side of the card. I only have it on this side of the card. So what I'm going to do, how much life he got left? 4. I'm going to thwart for 1. Then I'm going to clear the area. Use the last on that web shooter. Clear the area, which says remove 2 threat. If that's the last threat, draw a card. Remove 2 threat. That's the last threat. Draw a card. Which is turn the tide. After your hero thwarts or removes all threat from a scheme, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Which is what I just did. Am I still in the same window? I drew a card. I thwarted. So I deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good. Happy with that. Okay, alright, let's do this. Black Cat hits him for 1. That triggers his change. Oh. Into stage 2. Which means this triggers. Which unfortunately means under surveillance goes. That is a massive waste and very upsetting. Threat gets carried over, but there is no threat to carry over, so that's fine. So we just get rid of that. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck card pile for a different objective and deals it to themselves as a face-down encounter card. I'm just going to grab the very first one. Search. Nope. Nope. Yep. There we go. Oh, face down. Well, I know what it is anyway because I saw it, so that's fine. And then flip. Put the threat counter back on there. So that's there. He triggered to the next side. So now, oh, so he gets his new health points. Back to 15. Now I'm going to flip to Peter. Use Genius and the resource that Peter generates to cast Mockingbird, who stuns the villain and then use the power in all of us to play Ingenuity. Now that I'm actually technically allowed to. And Mockingbird's going to hit him for 1. just for the sake of it. I mean, why not? Takes 1 point of damage. No, she takes 2 because of Retaliate. Retaliate triggers, so she actually takes 2 points. Okay, what a hand! What a turn! Now, reset. I can't swap back to Spidey. Get new hand. This time I get 6 cards. There's a backflip, which doesn't matter because, I mean, he's not going to attack anyway, but still. Swinging web kick for the next turn. Brilliant. Miles is going to help me out. Gwen's going to help me out. I'm feeling pretty confident. So, let's see how we go. We get 1 on there. I'm in alter ego mode, so this time he now schemes. So he schemes for 2 plus 2. So he schemes for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not good, but it is what it is. And then we get encounter card. I've already got an encounter card from the swap over from the stage. I get another encounter card. Let's do it. He didn't attack, and so therefore I don't do any of this business. Encounter card number 1 is Visionary, which we already knew, of course. Give Killmonger a face down boost card. Okie dokie. And then the second one is White Wolf. Okay, that's the first one I've seen this one in play. Minion 2/2. Elite Wakanda. 6 health. Bloody hell. Insight 1, so we automatically get 1 more. Oof. Oof. That is painful. While White Wolf is in play, objective cards cannot be discarded from play. Okay, so I can't use my hero action, which is spend 2 resources to discard the objective. Okay. 6 health, man. That's crazy. Okay, but now it's my turn. My turn. I'm ashamed that I'm going to do this. I feel bad. But I'm not going to use Aunt May. I need her as a resource. I'm going to Aunt May the Spider Tracer onto this guy. Then now I can't actually play Gwen because I don't have the Web Warrior trait. So I can't actually play her. So I'm just going to use her as a resource. So I'm going to use her, Peter's resource that I get for free, and Ingenuity to bring out Miles, who I can play because he's a champion. The other version of him is a Web Warrior. After I choose him, I can either thwart or attack, and he gets +2 to that. So either thwart for 3 or attack for 4, just once, or till the end of the turn. So do I use the 3 thwart to get rid of 3 of there, or do I attack for 4 of this guy, knowing that I can then just take him out with Peter? Because Peter's thwart is terrible. I'm swapping to Peter, to Spidey. So between the 2 of them, I can get rid of that, and then get rid of 3. Yeah, let's do that. So he gets +2, so it's 4. Spidey does 2, so that's 6. 6 all up. Web Tracer activate, which removes 3 threat, and he dies. Well, gets knocked out. 1, 2, 3. Down to 3. And Miles gets a thing. It's too dangerous to attack with Black Cat now because she's going to take Retaliate. But still, I need to get it. I need to get it happening. So I'm going to 1 down to 13. She takes a Retaliate damage, so she's still alive. Mockingbird. I might get her to thwart actually instead of damage. No, I'm gonna get it to damage, which means she dies. Or she gets knocked out. So Mockingbird gets knocked out. Thank you for your service. What else can go there? And then I don't need the backup because he's stunned, so he can't attack. So instead, I'm going to use. I need 3, and I've only got access to 2. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with it for now. Stick with it for now. All right, reset. Get 3 more cards. And then there's my card that gives me Web Warrior status. Bit late now, bit late in the game, but I did get an enhanced spider sense, which is great. All right, which lets me cancel a treachery, which is good. Yeah. All right, let's do it. 1. He attempts to attack but can't because he's stunned. But I still get my free card because I'm Spidey, which was energy. Nice. Okay. And then we get an encounter card. Because he didn't get to attack, he doesn't trigger his ability there. Alright. Counter card is Caught Off Guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards are discarded this way, this card gains Surge. If I was going to get rid of one, it would probably just be the Web Shooter or Endurance anyway. Do I really care? Do I really care? Normally, I hold on to Enhanced Spider Sense just in case Shadow of the Past comes out. But I pretty much think this is endgame now anyway. 12. Gets him down to 4. 2, 4, yeah. I'm just gonna let it trigger. Yeah, discard and upgrade your control. Okay, no worries. Endurance. Get rid of those extra 3 points that I had. Cool. Let it trigger. Alright. My turn. Let's get rid of Spider Tracer and Energy for 3 to do a Swinging Web Kick for 8. Puts him down to 4. And then Peter will hit him for 2. And get Retaliate 1. And then Miles will hit him for 2. Which kills him. And then therefore doesn't trigger Retaliate. So Miles gets to live. And that is it. Victory. Peter kicked the crap out of Killmonger. Because he's a bad person. Doesn't matter whether you think he's right or not. He did it in a horrible, horrible way. But there you go. Victory. I like it. I do like this scenario. Well, thank you very much for watching. A shout out again to JustATuna and the rest of the community, the custom content community. Really, really cool. We'll have another one fairly soon, hopefully. Thank you very much, Edward, for watching. I really appreciate it, and for taking the time to throw in some comments in there. I really love it. Really much appreciate it. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I'll have the video up on YouTube tonight for your viewing pleasure, and I'll be online again at some point. So as always, look after yourselves, look after your loved ones, live long and prosper. And Edward, thank you very much. You have a good night. Take care, everybody. Thanks. Bye.